What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media and welcome back for part number 4 of our live Pokemon Showdown PU session. We are 3-0 coming into this episode for the session, that is. I don't know how this team has managed to come out with a winning record. It's just ridiculous because it's kind of gimmicky, kind of just, not even gimmicky, but it's just bad. It's just a bunch of random things that I really just wanted to try. Really not that many standard things that I would usually put on a team just to like have some glue to, you know, things that you know work. So I just threw a bunch of silly things on here, and so far it's working. So hopefully that trend will continue, but if not, we had a good run. Anyway, before we get started today, if you guys can, if you haven't done so already and you'd like to show some support to the channel in this series, just a friendly reminder that all you have to do is click that thumbs up button right below this video. It only takes a couple seconds. It really does help out. It lets me know what you guys think of the series or what you think of the video or whatever it may be. And yeah, basically that's it. Helps the channel out. It does a lot of things. And if you don't like doing that, you can always leave a comment too and just leave some feedback and, you know, or criticism or whatever it may be. It all helps. It is all helpful, and I do appreciate every little bit that you guys do to help keep this channel alive. It does mean a lot to me. So hopefully we can find a battle here. Let's go, Showdown. Let's go. I feel like Showdown takes a long time to find us battles. Just, I don't know. When I'm recording, that is. When I'm not recording, it finds something very quickly. This is really interesting. Haunter, Carvanha, Masquerain, Kadabra, which is a huge threat, Persian, which is a big threat, and Ninetales, which I'm not sure quite exactly what that's going to do. Rocks really hurts this team because this is potential Focus Sash, this is a potential Focus Sash, actually this is a potential Focus Sash, this is hurt by Rocks, this is 4 times weak to Rocks, so I think we're going to lead off with Atlas here regardless, as the Masquerain is going to lead off. Okay, you're going to go for Sticky Web, aren't you? I kind of want to go for Rocks, but I feel like you're going to go for Sticky Web. And because of that, I'm going to go into Electrode here. Yeah, there's the Sticky Web, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to Volt Switch out. I should have let off with the Electrode to taunt, but that is not the case, or that was not the case. He stays in, there's the Sash, really not surprising at all, and you can't really touch Mothra here, so sure. What are you going to do? Quiver Dance now? Yeah, there's the Quiver Dance. We're going to, let's see. You're probably going to try to pass that, I'm guessing. But I'm going to defog either way. No, there's the Ice Beam. That still does a healthy 30%. Interestingly enough. Do I U-turn or are you going to go for Sticky Web again? Because you definitely are faster. I'm at -1 speed, you're at +1 speed. So that is definitely a thing. I'm going to U-turn. He does go for the Sticky Web again. Really? You're that desperate to have this up? What are you going to go into? I legitimately don't know, but all of it is just really weak to everything, basically. They're just so frail. We do need to be careful of that Flash Fire on the Ninetales. But I'm not too worried, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm really not. I'm going to go into Glaceon because we're already slow as anything. And then he can send out his Ninetales and it'll be a whole big thing. But or he'll send out the Persian maybe. I don't know. Maybe he'll assume that I'm Scarfed. In which case the Sticky Web does really help him out here. I don't know. He was very, very desperate to get that Sticky Web up. I don't know why, because you got Speed Boost on this. Haunter's quite fast, so is... Actually, this entire team is quite fast. What is the point of the Sticky Web? Like, all of these Pokemon have over base 100 speed, I think. Or Haunter might be 95. Carvanha has the Speed Boost, so that's kind of irrelevant. Now, what are we gonna do? I guess we can Protect to see what this thing wants to do. I don't think we can survive a hit. Depending. Do I need this for anything? Or can I just fodder it? But then what do I go into, though? That's the question. I don't outspeed anything. Why does my computer always do that? It's like, oh, hey, look at the time. Look at the time. I guess we can try to set up some Hail. Oh, no, that is just a one-shot as we see the Life Orb there. So that is kind of stinky, because we can't get any damage off in this thing. Other than going into Hot Chimps here and superpowering it. We're gonna have to take all kinds of damage, and I don't really like that. Fua might be able to survive a hit, but I don't think by much. To be fair, he has a lot of special attackers, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. We should be able to take one hit and get off a nice return. Once this Ninetales is gone, we should be okay to go into Dustox and get a defog off. Although the Kadabra could also be a problem. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, because we're gonna have to survive a hit too. That's the other thing, because of the sticky web. Because even though Dustox is a moth, it doesn't levitate, it doesn't fly, it's not part flying. So yeah, it's gonna get caught in the sticky web. Let's see, what are you gonna go into? Really, unless you predict a normal type move and go into Haunter, everything else is gonna take nice damage from a return. And I do pack the Sucker Punch, which would finish you off. So I don't know. I think your best play here is to just get a Flamethrower off for damage. Unless you really feel like you need this Ninetales for the rest of my team, which I could understand too, because even though Glaceon's dead, this Ninetales still is good for one-shotting the Torterra and the Dustox with the Flamethrower. So I could see wanting to keep it around. Definitely, he's taking his time thinking about his move here, but let's see, what would you go into? Like I said, the only thing I can think of is predicting a normal type move and going right into the Haunter. If you predict a Sucker Punch, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because it's not going to kill in any universe, because it's unstab and uninvested and all that jazz. Unless you're afraid of offensive Furfrou, which is, I don't think that's really a thing. I mean, I've seen it before. I've seen Banded Furfrou, but it didn't do so well. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer because it's been a good minute at least, I think. Pretty sure. I felt like that was a long time. There's the Nasty Plot as we get a nice return off that does 45%. Was that a good play? I guess it was. Yeah, I can see how that was a good play, because you can probably one-shot us now. Sucker Punch is definitely not going to kill. And we don't outspeed with anything else. That might just be the match, actually. Oh no, we survived, barely, but he gets the burn off. Are you kidding me? And the burn's gonna take us out this turn. That is nonsense. 10% chance. If we didn't get that burn, we could have got a Sucker Punch off. This would be dead. Unbelievable. Or actually the return may have killed with the Life Orb damage. That's such nonsense. Because now he has 2 more hits left in him. I suppose. We're going to go into Hot Chimps here just because we can take a Fire-type move. I don't know what his other move would be. But he should still outspeed, even though we activated our White Herb. I'm going to go for a Crunch. Oh, wait, he doesn't outspeed. Oh, my goodness, what? I'm base 101 speed. Is Ninetales base 100? That would be the only thing that I can think of. Is this also Focus Sash? Because I think Acrobatics just kills. Pretty sure. Let's go for it. Yep. Oh, it's a crit. I don't think that mattered. I don't think it did, because Carvanha is so incredibly frail, and we got the boost for Acrobatics, so it was 110 base power. Kadabra outspeeds, so you can bring that in here. Persian could come in for some fake out pressure, but that's not going to kill. Pretty sure Haunter will die to an overheat too. So with Ninetales out of the way, that paves the way to potentially get a defog off, which could really help us. Here comes the Persian here. Do I want to overheat? I think I want to overheat here because I want to crunch the last 2 Pokemon. He's probably going to fake out, to be fair. But I don't think I care. I think I just want to go for an overheat. No, he's going to go for the Nasty Plot. Okay, and overheat is not a one-shot. Oh my goodness, how is that not a one-shot? That's ridiculous. I should have went for the superpower. I cannot believe he survived that. That's incredible. That could cost me this, unfortunately. Trying to think here. I kind of want to go into Torterra to fodder it now, because then we can come in with Mothra and get the fog off, hopefully. Because I don't think he's going to go for Nasty Plot again. I think he's going to go for an attacking type move. And I kind of want to save his HP. So let's go into Torterra to fodder it off here. As we get caught in the sticky web, there is the Swift. Swift almost one-shots a Torterra. Swift. I mean, that's not a bad move to carry, and the reason it did so much, not just because he was at +2, but he also gets Stab and Technician, which boosts that. So that is... Why does my computer want to keep showing you the time? Oh my goodness, I need to get a new mouse, that's what's causing it. So Life Orb is going to kill him off this turn. So I'm just going to throw up Stealth Rocks, and off chance he doesn't want to attack. Nope, he's just going to let his Persian go down here. And... I need to hope he doesn't go out into the Kadabra, because I have to get a defog off. Oh, crap. Can you still one-shot with the Psychic? Please don't have Psyshock. Or we can U-turn. U-turn might even be a better play, because its defense is so terrible. I was really hoping he was going to go into the Kadabra, but going into anything else, I think, would just result in a one-shot, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm going to defog here. He goes for the barrier, so he lets me get the defog off. He is at +2 defense, so we need to hit him on the special side. I'm going to U-turn here, because it's a slow U-turn. He's running some weird stuff, but it's kind of interesting. Barrier, Kadabra, that's... I can see how that would work. I wonder if he's Eviolite. That would be cool. Eviolite with Barrier, and like maybe even Recover, or Calm Mind. All right, not bad, not bad. I like it. That does a whopping 16%. We should outspeed with Electrode, so we can taunt, or we can Signal Beam. Or do we want to go into this? Because I don't think we can one-shot that. Yeah, we need to go into Electrode here. This is quite scary. As much as I want to taunt here, if I taunt and he goes for an attack, I think we just will lose. So I want to go for the Signal Beam for as much damage as possible. That doesn't do anywhere near as much as I wanted it to, and he does pack the Recover, so I'm going to taunt him now, because we've seen 3 non-attacking moves as he tries to Calm Mind. So now he has to attack us. We get a crit, which is so incredibly clutch and lucky. Beyond lucky, actually. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was really, really unfortunate. But I'm pretty sure Kadabra still outspeeds and can one-shot everything that I have left. Pretty sure. Pretty freaking sure. I mean, I'm going to try to go for a U-turn here, but no, that's going to finish me off. And the taunt has ended. I don't know if that's going to help him, but he outspeeds. He should just take me out here. Oh, wait, he doesn't outspeed. He's modest. Oh, let me just double check. Let me just double check. Data. Kadabra. Yeah, he definitely outspeeds. He had to be modest. Because... Yeah, I'm base 101. Now we can just go for a nice little crunch. And that's going to finish off the match. Oh my goodness. And apparently this guy was going for the other person. I don't know. Or, I don't know. That was weird. Alright, anyway, I'm just very distracted by what was going on in the chat there as a bunch of people were joining and leaving and saying stuff. I don't really know, but we are 4-0 in this session. Another chance to go undefeated here in PU with the most gimmicky of gimmick teams you will probably ever see in your entire life. Hot Chimps has been the star of the show. Definitely thumbnail worthy. I know it's pointless for me to say this in episode 4 when you've already seen what the thumbnails are, but Hot Chimps is going on there, I have to say. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you're leaving a like rating and a comment and all that good stuff. And I will see you all tomorrow for the 5th and final part of this session. But until then, game on.